On January 16, 1991, Aileen Wuornos confessed to the murders of 6 men. She admitted to pulling the trigger each time, but she insisted it was all done in self-defense. Her voice was calm, even cold. "I robbed them, and I killed them because they were going to rape me." She detailed the murders in chilling clarity. She said most of them had picked her up for sex, and something had gone wrong. She was cooperative, but she never expressed regret. The confession quickly made headlines. America was stunned. A female serial killer, who murdered not out of lust or psychosis, but according to her, out of rage and survival. The media called her the damsel of death, highway killer, and America's first female serial killer in modern terms. The state called her something else, a premeditated murderer who used sex to lure men and then executed them for profit. Wuornos was charged with multiple counts of first-degree murder. As she sat in jail, she gave a series of rambling, sometimes erratic interviews. She remained adamant. "I hate human life, and I'd kill again. I killed them because I had to." Her attorneys debated whether she was mentally competent, but Aileen herself insisted on pleading guilty and moving forward. Aileen Wuornos had confessed. There was no mystery, only the long road to trial, and eventually execution. But was she a cold-blooded predator, or a broken woman who believed violence was the only way to survive? By early 1991, Aileen Wuornos had confessed to 6 murders. She claimed it was self-defense over and over, but prosecutors saw a pattern. A killer who used sex to lure, then execute. Now, it was time to prove it in court. Although Wuornos admitted to multiple killings, prosecutors strategically focused on just one case first: the murder of Richard Mallory, the first known victim. Why? Because they believed it was the most winnable case, and a conviction could justify the death penalty. The trial for Richard Mallory's murder began on January 13, 1992, in Volusia County. Wuornos appeared in court with short-cropped hair, shackled, and mostly silent. The prosecution painted her as a calculated predator, not a woman fighting for her life. They introduced evidence that she had robbed Mallory, shot him multiple times, and fled with his car and belongings. Then, they dropped a bombshell. Under Florida's Williams rule, the prosecution was allowed to present evidence from other murders to show a pattern of behavior. Suddenly, jurors weren't just hearing about Mallory, they were hearing about all 6 men. Her public